Chunky. Open the gates. Lebowski. I classify as natural Negro with Nigerian.
Nah,
it's not all about me.
Let's talk about important things.
Pick it up.
Let's talk about our Vikings. Skull. We had a rough week in Carolina. We made some uncharacteristic mistakes. We would have won that game, but the refs also bullshitted us on the touchdown that they brought back, which would have won us that game. So I'm just gonna not take that loss as that big of a deal.
How about the referees taking control on that personal foul fast in the first fucking quarter where we spotted them all 7 points?
My takeaway from this game is the Packers are getting their asses kicked this week coming up.
I think we're gonna be hyping not Eric. Mr. Barr, can you fucking pick it up, man? Man, we need you, man. Play like you are the fucking 13
Packers
and 17
playing at
million
Carolina
man.
this week. Whether or not you bring Aaron Rodgers back, they're losing that game.
How about you bring him back to get hurt again by Barr? Would that be great? He sets the bar at crossing quarterbacks.
If he's still around, because he still has to go through Peppers.
How about Peppers ramming into Reamer's leg or whoever the fuck that was?
You know Peppers can never hit him in practice when he was a Packer.
Did you see the grudge matches? Did you see all the grudge matches on yesterday's game? Khalil getting owned, then Khalil holding his man up so his brother can hit his boy in the back of the legs. Yo, I've seen that shit in real life, and when they do it, and we used to do it, it's talking about this shit. And they're talking about it in the background, but you can't hear it because of dominance.
Well, we're better than them. You don't need to hear them talking about fantasy. We told you already.
Well, they can hear it. It's kind of like a
you should also pick up Jimmy Garoppolo if you haven't gotten him in any leagues. If you
How
have two
about
whack
this?
quarterbacks.
How about if you pick somebody up, you actually play him?
Yeah, don't pick somebody up just to be looking at them on the bench. What are you picking them up for? You know, you obviously need help.
Saving room for the roster. Playoffs roster.
And one tight end you might want to look at is David Njoku from the Browns. A tight end is always a security blanket for a young quarterback.
And you don't have to worry about the crazy killer type. He does come from that gene, the Miami Hurricane, man. You know that tree. They like to kill Benny Blaze, all these motherfuckers back in the day. They're killers. Oh, your boy. We won't even talk about him.
Is that where Hernandez went?
Yeah.
He's a Hurricane too?
Yeah, Hurricane.
Damn. That's where the Rock went. What kind of skeletons he got in his closet?
Man, you know he's got some skeletons, man.
Don't mess with you, Dwayne Johnson. Anyways, shout out to Jerry Davis. Thank you for supporting the podcast, homie. We gonna connect, network, and but our Vikings are looking good. Top 5 in offense, top 5 in defense. That's a formula for success. You know, and I think in this playoff race here, with Carson Wentz going down, that's just enough of a downgrade at that quarterback position for us to catch them again in games. I don't think the Vikings are going to lose another game this year. I don't. But it's still one game at a time. But I don't think we're losing to the Bengals this week. I don't think we're losing to the Bears. And I think if Aaron Rodgers decides he wants to play some more and not keep his ass in the pocket like he should, stay in the pocket, motherfucker. Just like you in prison, keep your hand in the motherfucker's pocket. Stay in the pocket, bitch. You know what I'm telling you? If you want to run outside the pocket and run with the big boys and you get hurt again, that's what it is. Now you know.
How about Barr does it do? Again. I think it's time. What would you call it? Raise the bar? Set the bar?
Set the bar. Yeah, raise the bar. You can't pass the bar exam.
Boy's 5'9".
You need to keep your ass out of the bar, Aaron.
Matter of fact, go to the bar, miss the game with that punk Brent. What's his name? 5 or something?
He'll hit you so hard you'll be speaking Spanish like you're in Barcelona. Just kidding.
Barcelona.
Welcome back, First Fantasy Football Fisticuffs. First week of the playoffs. No bye for me. I'll be number 4 seed. And you motherfuckers obviously can't do one fucking thing right. This motherfucker started off this season 0-5. I did my part. And somehow he's in the goddamn playoffs. It's fucking Boston shush. Shut the fuck up. You're going to sleep this week. I've had enough of this shit. And just a side note, me and him have a bet. Whoever goes the farthest in the playoffs, the other motherfucker has to put on his Facebook status that the other person's favorite team is the best team of all time. So we know I'm winning this. Fuck this. You motherfucker can't. One more loss. Why can't y'all get nothing right? And still Biz number 1 seed. He lost the last 3 games, I think. Motherfuckers still in the this week, first round of the playoffs. I'm obviously taking myself. Over to Boston Shush. 133 to 119. I'm gonna take that useless fat boy over there at the number 3 seed, crying to me about how the tiebreakers are broken because it doesn't benefit him. Take him 123 over 118 over the darkness. Well, I don't know how the hell you made the playoffs. I think you lost 6 in a row. You still make the playoffs. What the fuck, man? Anyway, Boston, flush, shush, hush, crushed. At the end of this shit, we're done with you. Tired of your ass. Anyways, talk to you later. Anyways, I am loving this season. We've been having a great time because we winning. It's always good to win. I'm a fan when we 7-9, so I deserve to act ass right now.
I just don't want to see a 10-6, man.
No, that's not happening.
I don't want to see it, man. I can see some shit, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm not convinced with these motherfuckers, but I love them. It's my shit.
No 10-6.
Cannot happen that shit. I don't want to see that.
We're not having that shit. Yeah. Cincinnati's going to sleep next week.
Well, what are we going to do at left tackle? That's going to be the biggest fucking thing, man. We got crushed.
Well, Keenan's just
going to... And they got who? Carlos Dunlap?
Carlos Dunlap.
No, he's pretty good, man.
He's good, but the thing is...
They got a good D-line.
What the thing is they got to modify their offense a little bit to get the ball out of Keenan's hand faster.
Okay.
Faster.
Well, you know, okay, this is one thing. I haven't said anything about it, man, except for a couple texts here and there. Drops back too far, man.
That's what I'm saying.
It's way too far, and not only that, when these motherfuckers get there, he doesn't step up, which is imperative. When you drop back 100 yards, you have to step up 20 to get rid of that shit. You don't just stand there and let everything which is coming at you in angles
and sometimes
hit you.
When the pocket collapses, when everybody's around him and he runs forward, I want to see him throw the ball instead of just running for the first down. You know, a lot of the time, that's how you can get yourself fucked up.
And that would make you like a little Jeff Garcia. But you know what? We need you to be more like, I don't know, man. Kurt Warner, man. That's what I want.
Get the ball out of his hands faster.
Just, you know, you don't have to run, man. Just get rid of that shit and step up.
But we're looking nice. I think we're gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. Because I knew in this last quarter of the season, there's this 4-game stretch where I knew that like we're gonna lose one of those games. It's gonna be Atlanta or it's gonna be Carolina. And it's gonna be one of those games.
Right.
I thought we were gonna lose to Atlanta. You know, I would have picked them to beat us because their offense is more tailored to play our kind of defense. But I thought the Panthers were tailor-made for us.
I thought we were going to smack them.
So that's this game we should actually win. They made a couple uncharacteristic mistakes. Jonathan Stewart's 60-yard run was the longest play of the year we've given up.
Then Cam
and Newton at the end. Those uncharacteristic things. That won't happen again. I guarantee you. If we play the beginning of the playoffs, that's just not happening.
Second play game first.
We're going to sleep. Cam will run one time and get his ass crushed.
Yeah, have fun coming back up to our area where we got some referees. We're and the flag, the 15? Hey man, that was the weirdest shit at the beginning of the game. Everybody face mask, left and right. That was crazy as hell. The grudge match.
Uncharacteristic mistakes.
Everson Griffin will kill Khalil in Minnesota. Khalil's gonna hear it, but that crowd was hype.
Yeah.
They were hype, man. Minnesota, man, stand up, man. And what's his name? Step up in the pocket, man, and get rid of that shit.
Yeah. And all you Vikings fans, stay true.
Hey, name a defense you think is going to do good in the playoffs besides the obvious.
Oh, besides us?
Besides the obvious. Say Philly, us, and then New England and...
whose defense is going to be good?
I think San Diego, actually.
Oh, yeah, they got a nice defense.
I like them.
Joey Bosa came out, man. I didn't think he was that good, man.
I didn't know he was that good, but I heard the shit about him, but hey, that's what's up. He's a way different player than J.J. Watt. Like, J.J.'s a super explosive. Every play, man, it's 1,000%. Bosa just kind of gets in there, does the Reggie White, smack a motherfucking 400-pound nigga left to right. With one arm.
That's a nasty combo, him and what's the old boy down there?
I know who you call Brandon.
Ingram? Ingram. Yeah, Brandon Ingram. That's some monsters.
Yeah, that's nice. And what happened to number 99 yesterday, man? I didn't see him at all in the fourth quarter, man. Hunter, where are you at?
The Neil Hunter.
Did you get what happened? Hey,
I wouldn't do that to him. Anyways.
no, just the thought of it, man. Just the thought of it, man, makes me think, man. I don't want to say nothing to you. I just love you. Where were you at? Just saying it, man.
So, that'll wrap up this segment. We'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. We'll holler at you.
Peace.
My first shout out goes up to the creator above. Then Mama Sign providing the shelter, love, and the grub. The whole 612651, Chunky saying what up. I landed on the planet around 1400 hours, sun up in the sky, newborn back.